A very, very good morning to everyone here. Happy Holi, happy Women's Day, lots and lots to wish for. And just first, let's see your beautiful faces as we start this morning. See some vibrancy, see some people. Good morning, BG, Jaisal, Manju. Now we really got to change his name from PC's iPhone because I think it's been so long, but we have that name that comes up every single time. Okay, the rest of you as well, please come on, cameras on. We want to get started with the session for today. We gave it 3 4 minutes because I think in the morning everyone's still crawling into the sessions very slowly. But then to respect to everyone who is actually on time, we decided to begin anyway. So please, cameras on. Lekha, Pala, Geeta, Ashwini, whoever I can see over here, if you can put your cameras on, even if for a minute, let's look at your faces. Let's say hello at least to everyone over here. And then we can begin our session today that we're going to be doing. We want to continue on the session of Holi that we began last week. So I know that a few of you submitted in your homework, so to say. What about the rest of you? Did you play Holi? Did you enjoy Holi? Did you actually do a coloring? Did you allow your inner child to get out? Yes? Yes, for the allowing your inner child to get out or doing the coloring? Please put it on chat because those are big indications as well. They tell us how where your mind's at. Like mom explained to you all last week. So essentially, whenever we do that coloring, in fact, we used to use that as a very big diagnostic tool when we started our sessions, when we started giving sessions to people. What we used to have is have people do a coloring. Generally, it would be a scenery that we'd ask them to do. You know, the typical picture that kids draw, where there's mountains, river, grass, tree, sun, all of those things. I think, that's the first picture that most people have in their school book of a proper drawing they've done. Of course, you're doodling, scribbling, all of those things, but everyone has a scenery picture that is there because that scenery picture gives such an idea of where your subconscious mind is at. At a conscious level, we might train ourselves to know, no, this is how it is, this is what I'm doing. But at a subconscious level, where our mind is at, how we're feeling, what is going on, even things that sometimes we haven't thought of, we aren't aware of in our own being, where our mind might be already angling to, okay, I need to get out of this space, or I need to do something, or it's holding on to a lot of hidden anger that is there. And when you meet this person, they're the most pleasant person you've ever met, right? They're so nice, they're so courteous, and it's not that they're putting on a mask, but they might have been used to doing it for so long. And then you see those spurts of anger coming out as passive aggressive behavior in their own life or otherwise. So all of those things are something that we can essentially see when we are looking at these drawings, looking at what has come up on the energy of those. So you all did a beautiful meditation as well last week. And this week, when we were thinking of, oh, okay, let's go get into every color. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure we did something of that sort last year. We've been associated for so long that we've shared so much uh, amongst ourselves, so much knowledge, so much information, so many releases. And I actually zoomed back to what we did last year. I think once we've spoken about the mythological significance of Holi, once we actually have taken a whole topic of the colors of life, and we've done long sessions on every color. There's every color which has a release, etc., that is there. And it's actually quite beautiful. Sometimes I'm telling you, we look back at the videos and go like, oh wow, that seems insightful. I wonder where that came from. Because in the flow of saying something so many times, so much comes out and such beautiful knowledge comes out that it's just, that it's just purely guided. And that's all that there is to it. There is no sense of ownership or ego to it because it's just guidance that's there and it just flows. And that flow comes thanks to each one of you. The reason we wait, we tell you, if you can, please join the session live as opposed to hearing it on a recording. Hear the recording again if you miss a part of it. Hear the recording if you really cannot. Hear the recording because you want to do that release again or want to understand that again. Because we all understand all the bigger, finer concepts of life, but in a given situation that is tough, we forget these. Every one of us forgets them. Because at that moment, you're struggling so much that to remember your own power is something that you forget. At that time, these little, little things are great reminders of what we hold and of what can shift. These are great pointers where somebody is there to hold your hand and take you through it. But when you all are attending the session live, we can connect to each one of your energies, and that influences the flow of what we're doing so much better. Because whatever session molds, I might have 10 things in my mind, but today when I'm going to connect the energy of each person who's here, who I'm looking at, and what they might need in this current moment is going to be what flows. And then the rest of it can, sort of take what they need from it. But the energy is going to be very whole for everyone that's here, that's attending. So the Colors of Life, the whole playlist that is there is beautiful. I think it started with Lata Mangeshkar and her death, and then just us talking about everything within us, a beautiful meditation in general, and then there are different colors that we've spoken about. I think that was also the week that I got COVID. I started this that series with a lot of gusto, really sort of wanting to do that because I just feel like it's a very beautiful, very relatable thing to do. And then I could not do it. And then we had a lot of other people also fill in and do those sessions, but they're all beautiful. So for anyone that wants a deeper release related to it, please go on and hear those meditations, hear those sessions again. A lot of people have taken it as part of their daily ritual. When they're going to sleep, they just listen to one session as it goes. Okay. So good, great. Putting color on everyone's face. Did all of you play Holi as well? I'm waiting to celebrate Holi. We're in Hong Kong, so here we're going to say like there's going to be weekend celebrations that are happening, and then a celebration that's 10 days later. So we've not felt the Holi vibe so far, but I can't. I mean, I'm just so excited. It's one of my favorite festivals, and just all the color that goes around, and just forgetting everything that's on our mind and playing like children, being in that space, being in that energy, and embracing color. The post we did on Holi was also very on the lines of that, and how a lot of people have a fear of colors that is there, or they don't want color on them. And essentially, of course, we respect everyone's choice, but anytime a person actually has that fear or a phobia, like one is I don't like it, one is actually having a phobia around it. And when that is there, somewhere the fear of absorbing those emotions and all the colors that life has to give and share with us. So, any of you over here that have that, also please let us know that we'll include that as part of the release. But as far as everyone else is concerned, just sharing the colors, we saw the pictures. Everyone looking to have growth, and looking to paint their lives with love and spirituality and love and spirituality. And also reminds us, right, how most of us, whenever we're meditating and we're focusing and we're like, no, I'm meditating every day. And that's what's going to cause shift in my life. So, I mean, you're coming to a healing studio, right? Where the gyan should be that, meditate every day. It's great for you. It's great for your mental health. You should meditate. We'll teach you how to meditate. But yeah, I have a different take on meditations per se as well. Because we're connecting to a deeper part within ourselves. And a lot of times when we're meditating, people are so focused on having this profound spiritual experience, right? And on, I want to open my heart up to love. I want to open up my chakras. I want to sort of, embrace the universe. I want to do that. That we keep focusing on our higher chakras, heart and upwards. Because spiritual growth is something that we really want at this point, for whatever reason it might be. It might be that we've ignored that calling for so long. It might be that we've lived our life where we've done our duties, done our responsibilities. Now we want to just focus there. It might be for any reason that we have this calling that I just want to now only do spiritual growth. And we're focusing all our energies here. But now that is like looking at a tree and saying, this tree has had some bad years. There was no rain last year. There was no fruit that it could bear for the last year. Now I'm going to put so much energy into this top part of the tree, which bears me the fruit and gets me the leaves, and into making sure that that looks nice. So even if the tree is not giving me fruit, I'm going to keep sprinkling water on the leaves so that they shine. I'm going to keep, sprinkling water on the fruit so that it looks fresh. But do you think that is sustainable, that is healthy, or that is giving you anything that is actually of value? Yes or no? Come on, you guys. Pure guess. Simple. Simple assessment here. No, I'm just creating an image of something that I really want. If I really do want healthy fruit from that tree, if I really want lots of leaves, lots of growth on that tree, what I really need to focus on is also the base, the root. So as I'm going to put water to the root, as I'm going to give sunlight from above, as I'm going to look at it holistically, this tree is going to grow. And it's just a matter of time before it starts producing healthy fruit again. Of course, if it's still producing rotten fruit, we look at if the root requires a shift. If your belief is something that is causing you a problem again and again, and that is something that needs to be changed. But other than that, a season, time of having is only temporary. As long as I'm nurturing the correct plant, it will bear good fruit. Now, similar to that, we also need to look at ourselves in that manner where whenever we're looking at our growth, we're looking at also balancing our bottom chakras that are there, our root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. Because if I do want that spiritual growth as well, but I'm not connected to my root, it's like if I want to take care of the tree, but it's so tall and so difficult, and the root is not doing anything, I cut the tree in half, put the bottom half, and then I keep sprinkling water. It's going to die eventually. So I need to also nurture the roots and see the tree as a whole, nourish it as a whole. Same goes for us. We need to also have our chakras that we're balancing as a whole. Every color is important. You'll see any nutritionist, anyone, anything that we go to, eventually they'll tell you eat your fruits, eat your veggies, eat this, eat that. Eventually, a great way they tell you to sort of figure if you're having a balanced meal is see if your plate is colorful. If it's lacking color, add something of that, a different color where it looks colorful, and you'll know that automatically all the vitamins, minerals that you need are somewhere represented on your plate. Right? And similarly, we need to nurture our root, our base chakras equally as we are looking at our growth forward. Why is it that I'm suddenly emphasizing on this? Because I saw a few drawings. What I did see in that is everyone wanting that growth and somewhere, really wanting to focus on the higher energy. Probably would be struggling with it because it's difficult to sustain higher energies if you do not have your base taken care of. Now, if your reason for not taking care of your base is, I did this my whole life, I've only been doing, I need to be a good, student, I need to be a good wife, I need to be a good daughter-in-law, I need to be a good son, I need to earn well, whatever it is. And now I am done. Now I want to focus on my spiritual growth. But everything comes only with balance. Even at that time, when you were overdoing all your responsibilities, what was required was to not ignore your inner callings, to give them that little nourishment, whatever amount you could offer. And at the same time, now when you're looking at it, it's also important to balance the other aspect. And the minute you just even embrace and accept that thought, not even anything beyond that, you're not being called to do more than that. You embrace and accept your wholeness. You embrace and accept every color that comes into your life. You embrace and accept every part of your being. You embrace and accept that now today's current day spirituality is where, yes, I am going to have a lot of work, I am going to have a lot of things. Every class we are, yeah, I really wish to do this, but you don't understand. I have too much work, I have too many commitments. I'm like, no, no, I understand. You'll just have to see whether you can give it that little priority or no. We work around possibly every aspect, right? This time we announced a class that was 5 to 9 a.m. in the morning. It literally disturbs nobody. You have your office to go. You have your child to take care of them. Do whatever you want, learn 4 hours in the morning and you're free. Done. But still we heard the same thing where suddenly now people are like, no, I mean that could work, but I need something after 9 a.m. People said, oh, I have a problem with, weekdays. We said, okay, the other batch timing has weekends. No, but this weekend, like, it just won't work. I need a weekday after 9 a.m. Which otherwise the excuse would be that, oh, I have office, or I have kids. And it's not an excuse because everyone has life. We also have a lot of things to juggle. So we understand that it's difficult time to time. The point here is that when I want to make my growth, and the minute I understand that my responsibilities, my duties, what I am currently doing in my life, my work, my family, everything is not exclusive to my spiritual growth, is not separate from it. I do not have to give up one for the other. It is not like just now my time for this. Just now is my time to work, 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 work. Next will be my time to just grow, 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 grow. It can't work like that. It just cannot. The minute there was a time in our evolution where that was probably the case. Where people used to leave all the materialistic things and go and meditate and, achieve nirvana. But now we're not at the point of evolution where that is the case. As we are evolving, we have to level up in our game, right? You can't keep answering the same question paper or solving the same thing that you did years and years ago. Your soul has already evolved from there. Why do your yogas keep changing? Your Satya Yoga, your Kali Yoga, whatever it is. You think people have the same problems in the Satya Yoga as we have now? People killing each other, people jealous of each other. They had other problems. Those problems were neither bigger or smaller. They were just different. Now we all already crossed those tests and came here. Now we can't say, no, no, this is something I'm not interested in. Give me back the beginner level. Doesn't work like that. No, we have to complete the cycle to get to the next stage. So now we're at a point in our evolution where growth is truly measured in how we can balance our material and spiritualistic and understand that these both need to grow together. Me focusing on either one exclusively is going to somewhere leave a certain vacuum, leave me somewhere feeling a little like something's missing. So we're at that point of our evolution where this growth needs to be mutual. Any spiritual growth has a lot of hindrances. It's a universal thing. It's not, Deepika. It's actually a belief. As is a belief that life has to be hard, that we have to sacrifice, we have to suffer. All simply beliefs. We have come here to learn. Yes, that's a truth. But nobody said we had to learn through sacrifice and suffering. Nobody said we had to learn in a difficult manner. We made that choice for ourselves. We do that even when we see young kids, young students. You'll see that one child that just reads a book and just understands everything and then goes and plays and has a gala time and everyone's like, but what are they doing? They're not even studying. They're not doing anything with their lives. And then they do just perfectly well in their exams. And then will be the other kid who has to, keep learning, or sits every day 1 hour and study. They have to, 3 hours, sits for 3 hours, no distraction, no nothing, and they're studying. And when asked, okay, oh, who is the ideal? Most people will be like, see, he works really hard. This guy does okay. It's a fluke. He's a little smart, so he takes everything for granted. But he is very good. He has very good work ethic. He studies every day for 3 hours. And he still might not perform at the same level. But in our minds, in our stories, we tend to glorify the person that puts in that many hours to get to the same result. And nothing wrong. Hard work is a great virtue to have. But why must we demonize the place where something can come to you easily? Where the other person just has the grasp, where they learn easily, where they get it easily. Why must we demonize someone where something, like, oh, they're just handed the, like a gold spoon. Everything was just sorted for them. They just had to step into the family business. They still had to maintain it. They still had to sustain it. But in our mind, still, we might have a bias towards that. We might have a bias, and that bias is very evident in a way we might paint stories, the way we talk about things. So that bias is not something that is a fluke. That bias is very, very clear in the stories we tell. Till my mind holds a bias to something coming to me simply, or coming to anyone simply, it could be a bias, it could be jealousy, it could be judgment, it could be anything. Why do you think life is going to give that to you? You clearly dislike something coming to you in an easy manner, or going to anyone in an easy manner. Why should life give it to you? We keep repeating that story, and then we keep asking for it. And life is like, but why? You don't like this. I know better. I refuse to give it to you. You struggle. I cannot tell you how many times we've told people, you want to do this, you set your intention, go like, I'm doing this, and things have just worked out. And how? So the minute we will prioritize ourselves, our growth, our learning, our holistic being, automatically you will see that other things, the hindrances that are there, will just suddenly magically begin to disappear. You will wonder what happened. But for all those people that generally go like, no, but it's not happening, but I can't do it, but you don't understand. And I always tell, like, see, we understand this is a case by case basis. Sometimes it's genuinely impossible. Sometimes you say, at least give yourself a shot. At least you prioritize yourself. Till you're wondering, yeah, I want to do this, but then how could I do it? But, I'm needed over here, but it's going to cost so much money. But what are they going to say? Those are the things that come back to us. And we go like, yes, I really want to do it, but I'm not being supported by XYZ. Question is, do you feel you taking the time out for you is important? Do you prioritize yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you respect your needs? Do you accept all of who you are? Also accept that you have faults. Also accept that you want to work on those faults. Whatever it is. Now, when I cannot respect myself, I don't find a reason to give myself time. Why should anyone else? I am supposed to be the person that spends most time with myself, that loves myself the most. And I don't think that's important. So why should a third person tell me, no, you are very important. Forget everything else, do this. A living example is mom. When we came in and the classes had to be done. For her, it was like, what, how, my children, 3 children going to 3 different schools in 3 different areas. No support system. We were in a new building. We didn't have any of our old staff. We didn't have anyone we knew in the building that could help us. Nothing. But the minute mentally and in your mind the clock shifts, I want this for myself. It's important for me. Suddenly the help came in, and how? Not only could she grow and thrive, we were all growing and thriving. And when you see growth, I mean, I genuinely feel the men and women on this session, but I tell women all the time, whether you feel it or not, because most times we don't, because we're so used to taking in every conditioning, every label that we have only created, that we have only sort of said, I want to be a dominant, come, right? So even if you do not feel, but the fact of the matter is that you are at the center and the base of everything that's happening around you. When you grow, when your thoughts change, whether you realize it or not, whether you do anything about it or not, here I'm not even talking about people taking on a healing journey. But at a base level, when your thoughts begin to change, today, after today's session, if even one person who listens to this recording or is on this session drops having judgment about something having coming smoothly into their life or another person's life, drops a stupid statement like, oh, but they have it so easy. Oh, but they're just smart. Oh, but they just had a silver spoon. And focuses on their energies and what they want. Instead of envying that energy shifting to something that they aspire to. Or if it's something where you genuinely feel like, oh, they just had a golden spoon and they're doing nothing about it, then great, your situation is not like that and you're doing so much about it. So then focusing on your own energies and growth. Even if one person shifts that at a mindset level, not at a, oh, this sounds good, this sounds great. At a mindset level, shifting that. You don't even need to tell 20 people to do it. If you have 20 people who are very willing to listen to it, tell them to listen to this, tell them to change it. Don't even bother with giving them that gyan yourself. But the minute it shifts in your mindset, you look at the growth that you and the people around you have. Because now what happens is you're not a healer, you're not anything, but when you're walking outside and you're not making that judgment, your mindset is only different. So when a person says something like, oh, but they have this, oh, but they had it so easy, and you're going like, yeah, but great, see what we can learn from it. Because that's genuinely how you feel. Automatically, of the 100 situations where that will happen to you, because people say it day in and day out, it could be a family, it could be a random stranger, it could be where you go to work, it could be anywhere. It could be a helper, anyone who you're talking to. And you're not proving a point, you're not doing anything. You're just, you know, in the flow of things, and your mindset is different. You have no idea how many people you are influencing. You have no idea that one person ahead also went like, correct. And they shifted how they looked at their life and they started inviting things more easily. We are catalysts to change for so many people around us. Women, because of the nature of the role that we've been given or we've assumed since time immemorial, right? Whether the nurturers, whether they're generally multitasking, whether they're generally like, okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. We automatically influence that many people around us day in and day out. So see yourself as that important. Prioritize your growth, prioritize your shift. And do it in a very balanced manner. No selfish motive. Do it. This is important. And the minute you feel balanced with it, you don't want to take from someone. You don't want to keep giving to someone. You're just there. See how beautifully that flows. The minute we do not want to hide something that we're holding on to, we're just enjoying the colors for what they are. Have you seen when you have a piece of paper and you have something that you want to hide, so you use your color obsessively for that? Maybe a price tag you want to also get rid of, and you'll, use one color and suddenly you're like, why doesn't this color work on this? Why is this not hiding? And suddenly at that time, it just causes so much frustration, right? And but when you're just in the flow of it, when you're just enjoying color, something so beautiful comes out of it. When you're just enjoying life, no, like I am what I am, so I have my good, I have my bad, I have my strengths, I have my weaknesses. We all do. This is who I am, and this is the growth I'm looking to make. Then, bus, that's that. So many of the world's leaders, so many of the world's, healers, so many of the world's everything are there because, I mean, so many of the people that we actually idolize are people where we go like, oh, see, this was their journey. Our prime minister used to be a chai wala. If that was something they were working very hard to cover, as opposed to this is where they came from and they made it a moment of pride. Now everyone's like, wow, look at the inspiration. So today, let's just work at embracing and accepting all of ourselves, allowing ourselves balance, understanding that materialistic and spiritual growth happens together in a balanced fashion. That is how we're meant to evolve now. Even Buddha was asked to find the middle path. That's the journey that humankind is at now. Minute that thing actually clicks as opposed to just hearing it, automatically money will come for your class, your growth, you will know who to go to, where to go to, when to go to, time will come, everything will come. All the barriers that are there in your mind will suddenly all begin to work out. So material and spiritual growth happens together. Acceptance, and that'll automatically happen as we're aligning all our chakras together in a balanced manner. There's a whole chakra series that's there, but I'm just going to guide you to whatever comes today. Embracing all the colors of life for what they are in our food, in our life, in our emotions. Just embrace. It might not be pleasant, but till I'm running away, it's just too much work. This is ugly, but this is what it is. Now, what do I want to do about it? Me covering it up, me running away from it, or me feeling very, very guilty about it. Guilt trips. What is written over here? Yes, things change for all for good, but the guilt, what if you're just the observer? Yes, and I would missing is okay, I don't understand. Okay, but till we're on guilt trips constantly as well. Oh, I made a mistake, I made a mistake, I made a mistake, I made a mistake. None of nature even operates like that. You made a mistake. I understand. What do you want to do about it? That's of relevance. You saying sorry 100 times, or sort of feeling guilty and, sort of denying yourself a lot of things because you made a mistake and essentially doing everything around that mistake except actually addressing the mistake and changing yourself so that you do not make that same mistake again. That is something that's pointless. So embracing and acceptance is at the key of all of it. So accepting where you require shift, accepting that you're ready for it, and embracing it, being ready, taking that first step, that is where everything changes. Same goes for embracing and accepting all the colors of life, all the chakras that we talk about are colors. Rainbow, all colors. Everything we talk about is color, color, color. Embracing that within your life, you will automatically see all of the qualities, all of the things that it represents will also be something that starts shifting and something that you allow within your life now. Okay. So let's quickly now do meditation. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, I'm going to do the meditation now. So for everyone, just allow yourself to be comfortable, seated, lying down, whatever it may be. Taking in 3 deep breaths, breathing in positivity through your nose and breathing out all negativity. allowing yourself to continue breathing even further, simply connecting to the rhythm of your own being, simply connecting to all of who you are, simply giving yourself permission to surrender and to be, connecting with every breath to who you are, to your energy, to your essence, and visualizing yourself, just seeing yourself as though you're under a beautiful waterfall of light. Just clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing, clearing of all the fatigue, all the drama, all the tiredness, all the labels, all the worry, all the anger, all the sorrow, all the helplessness, all the extra things that you're carrying that you need not carry with you for now. Just seeing yourself, spinning, spinning, spinning in this beautiful light, clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing yourself as you allow yourself to be emerging from that beautiful waterfall, feeling relaxed, feeling calm, feeling clean, feeling this beautiful white glow through your entire being. White is a color that's so simple, so pure, yet holds so much within it. Just simple, pure white light. And connecting to yourself now. See yourself taking firm grounding, rooting from Mother Earth through your feet. Mother Earth, connecting to it, feeling the oneness, feeling the humility, feeling the grounding, the balance that Mother Earth holds no matter what, the nurturing that Mother Earth holds. Allowing that energy to come up through your feet, coming up all the way through your legs, to the base of your spine, to your root chakra. And as you get there, see this beautiful red light, your root chakra, centering and balancing itself for your highest and best. This beautiful red light spinning, spinning, spinning clockwise till it finds its own center, its own being. As you allow yourself now, the feelings, the downloads of knowing the creator of all that is his definition and perspective of grounding, of growth, of knowing what it feels like, how to, when to, and that it is safe and possible to allow yourself and to live your daily life feeling grounded, knowing what it feels like to be connected to your roots, to have gratitude for your roots, to be connected to your needs and desires, to be connected and be balanced and have discernment related to the same, to know what it feels like, to allow yourself to be in balance materialistically and spiritually, and to allow yourself to be balanced in the beautiful energy of your root chakra. Allowing this energy within your system now. As you feel your root chakra is balanced, that beautiful red light illuminating. Moving a little upwards now to where your reproductive, your private organs are, where your sacral chakra resides. See beautifully as the orange light over there automatically asking for it to be aligned and balanced, your sacral chakra to be balanced for your highest and best, in your highest and best manner, to the level that you're ready now, is that beautiful chakra clears and cleanses, finds you balance within your yin and yang energy, knowing and understanding the creator of all that is his definition and perspective of balance, finding that balance within the yin and yang energy of your life, the masculinity and the femininity, the nurturing and the action that you do. Finding this beautiful balance, this beautiful equilibrium, a balance as natural as water that's flowing. See as this beautiful orange light illuminates, as it's balanced. Each of these lights, as they balance themselves, you see them glow. Moving upwards now to your solar plexus chakra, surround your navel. See this, your seed of power, the beautiful yellow energy, the beautiful fire within you, as it's balancing and aligning for your highest and best. To the level that you're ready, see it spinning as you know that you are balanced, that you are in charge, that you are in control without the need in you to constantly control. As you feel safe and seated within your seat of power, as you know what it's like to have a amazing metabolism, as you know what it's like to have all the elements of your solar plexus chakra aligning, balancing, illuminating this beautiful yellow light. For each of you, your chakras will find balance to the level that's really meant for your highest and best in your highest and best manner. Having beautifully worked through your base three chakras, move upwards now towards your heart energy, towards your heart chakra and the beautiful green light that emanates from there. See as your hand just clockwise aligns and balances your heart chakra to the level that you're really ready for as you understand that it is safe for you to give and receive love. As you understand the energy of love through the creator of all that is from the seventh plane, as you understand what it feels like, how to, when to, and that it is safe and possible for you to experience the energy of love in all its glory, in all its manner, the love of parents, the love of children, the love of family, the love of colleagues, the love of a partner, the love of the universal energy. And as you learn the balance between giving and receiving, this love of opening your heart up without fear, of embracing this color, of embracing every color with joy, of embracing and accepting all of who you are. See as this beautiful green light finds its own balance and shines so bright. Moving upwards now towards the throat. Beautiful throat chakra, clearing and cleansing any blockages there, any hindrances, any time that you've doubted your own confidence, doubted whether what you have to say is important, felt the need to under or over communicate. See as this energy beautifully balances itself, and you know and understand the energy of communication through the creator of all that is from the seventh plane. And you know what it feels like, how to, when to, and that it is safe and possible for you to communicate in a balanced fashion, to know what it feels like, to know that what you have to say is important, and to know when to say it and to who to say it, to know that you can communicate with confidence, with joy, with clarity, and that you know what it feels like to have the universal guidance and to have that eloquence and that tact in your words as you allow yourself to be guided as you speak and as you allow yourself and your words to count for something, as you allow communication to beautifully flow within your life, allowing these energies in and seeing the beautiful blue light of your throat chakra shining and shining so beautifully for your highest best. And moving upwards now towards your third eye, between the two eyes, towards your third eye chakra. And any fears you've had of your intuition, of you seeing clairvoyantly, of wondering what you think of, what you visualize, that of any fear you might have even had towards setting any dreams and goals for yourself. Allowing those cobwebs to be cleared now, cleared and cleansed, cleared and cleansed, cleared and cleansed, cleared and cleansed. As you allow yourself to tap into your intuition, as you allow yourself to tap into what you know and what you perceive, and knowing that it is safe for you to see that, as you tap into seeing clearly for your life now, knowing that it is safe and possible for you to have goals, dreams, and desires within all spheres of your life and to do what it takes to go and achieve that. allowing that beautiful indigo light to shine and shine so bright now. Moving upwards towards your crown chakra, a little up above your head, your connection to the universe, your connection to the energy of all that is, clearing any blockages there, any blockages that you're ready for anyway right now, just clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing, clearing and cleansing. As you see this beautiful lotus simply open up into the vastness that it is ready for. Beautiful thousand petal lotus simply opening up as you allow yourself to be connected to the universal energy, as you allow yourself to know and understand what it feels like, how to, when to, and that it is safe and possible for you to know and understand balance and to understand your spiritual journey, to know and understand that it is safe and possible for you to take steps towards your spiritual journey, to know and understand that your spiritual and materialistic growth, your duties, your responsibilities, as well as what your heart's calling is, can flow parallelly and can flow easily, to know that it is safe and possible to learn the lessons of life and to grow in life in a happy, easy, and joyous manner, that you allow yourself for that now, that you know that you deserve that for yourself now, that you know and understand the creator of all that is his definition and perspective of acceptance and embracing and knowing what it feels like, how to, when to, and that it is safe and possible for you to embrace the flow of life, to accept the flow of life, to embrace it for all that it is, and to glow in all your glory, to step into your real power, knowing that that is safe and possible for you, allowing yourself to shine in your true power. And as you embrace each of these energies, see this beautiful violet light, and that lotus simply opening up. You allowing the universal light to flow through you as well. Having allowed each of these feelings to be downloaded into every cell, atom, molecule of your body, every area of your life, at all four levels of your belief system, in any and every language you've ever known. As you see this beautiful universal light flow through you, as you see all the colors of the beautiful chakras that you've worked on balancing, as you see all the colors within your own body, within your own energy, balanced chakras, balanced state of mind, and as you just simply allow yourself to observe the beautiful colors of your body itself, all the organs happily, joyously doing their work, the different emotions that we hold are just working, balancing, going up and down. Your hormonal levels balancing, balancing, balancing to the level that are meant for you. As you visualize yourself from above, from the light of the universe, you see just how beautiful, how colorful your energy is truly meant to be. So allow yourself in your mind's imagination to feel grounded, to feel balanced, to have opened up your energies in the manner that's best suited to you, and allow yourself to open your hands up within your mind's imagination, almost like getting out of a namaste and simply opening them up to the sides. As you allow yourself to create the rainbow that is really meant for you, the light that you hold within your being, seeing that now in front of you as a beautiful rainbow held between your two hands. Every color held within it, every emotion held within it, all of life's joys and experiences. Allow yourself now to simply fold your hands to center that energy in your heart chakra, allowing yourself to embrace the colors of life, embrace your emotions, embrace your experiences, knowing that you are capable and knowing that you're allowed to flourish in life, allowed to shine, allowed to experience every aspect of life. And as you realize that you deserve it, that you're amazing, but then and only then do you allow yourself to see these colors outward as well. So now you're ready, you're allowing yourself now to respect yourself, to respect your time, to know and embrace every color within life, and to create your own beautiful painting, And as you do so, automatically, as you allow yourself to shine, this light flows forward and outward as well. Surrounded by color, grounded in color, integrated and balanced, as and when you feel ready, feeling centered in your energies, feeling thankful for all that there is and all that you're ready to create. With a big broad smile, come back to this room and open your eyes. Amen. Okay, just wait for everyone to come back. Please take home from whatever we've spoken some shifts for your own personal life. Allow yourself to experience the colors, to experience all of who you are. Colors within you, all around you. Really, for any of you that's feeling any, blockages or just wants to, work more proactively as well, go to the Colors of Life. That whole playlist I will have Mehak share it if you like, is all about every aspect of our being in a more detailed manner. If your chakras are something you felt anywhere through the meditation that there was any resistance anywhere, hear the chakra meditations accordingly then. But just know all the resources are within you. If not within you, they are around you. We're here. We're here to help you with those. Just simply allow yourself to experience life for all that it is. I'm wishing you all a beautiful week ahead and just a lovely, lovely, colorful, happy Holi once again. Happy Women's Day once again. And we'll connect with you next week. Take care.